Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your August 2025 reading. I'm Corinne from Sacred Star Tarot. We're going to take a look at your August, what energies you'll be working with, and any messages. So, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you're returning. I'm really glad you're here to take a look at your August. So, of course, we are in Leo season, and Leo is the time where we are in our fire. So, that Leo archetype of that's within you, wanting to be bold, putting yourself out there, your self-confidence, so that energy is going to be behind you this month. Then on the 9th of the month, we have the full moon in Aquarius. And with every full moon, it is there to reveal to us what we can't see, an aspect of our life that we need to look at, to understand, and to release. And this month being in Aquarius, it's all to do with your authenticity, the ways that you want to live your life that's in alignment with who you are. And it's also to do with altruism. So the way and how your life impacts the whole and how you want to experience that. So there could be times where, you'll see these patterns where you might be people pleasing or conforming instead of doing what is authentic and right for you. So it's an opportunity to release more, to become more of your beautiful, authentic self. Then by the end of the month, all of that fire from Leo is moving into the practical earth sign of Virgo. So at that point, those big dreams and ideals will be fine-tuned into the detail. So you might be more inclined to make schedules and lists, organize your life, more attention to detail. And that's a time where you might want to start a new routine, something in the day-to-day that's going to bring more structure. So that will be a beautiful transition from Leo to Virgo at the end of the month. Now, let's have a look what Spirit wants you to know for your month. And I've meditated on your energy. And coming into the month, you have the 7 of Wands with the moon. So this is like coming out of a time that's been more of a struggle. The 5 of Wands, this is your fire element. So your will, how you're using your determination, how you're using your energy. But with the 5 of Wands, it's like we're using all our energy to, try and make things work, to try and, ward off the things that are creating a problem all the time. So the coming into the month, I think you're getting an understanding or an insight on this. The moon is like revealing that pattern to you so that it can shift and change. Then mid-month, you have the 3 of Swords, the Star in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. So this is the 3 of Swords is the swords that were put there, they're the disappointments, the sadness, the betrayals, the hurts, and they're often swords that were put there in the past. It could be from childhood, it could be from past relationships, past experiences, but they're the swords that haven't been healed. They're still there. So even if they were caused from the past, it's like I'm still feeling them, I'm still living them. My heart is not completely healed. And this month you'll be getting an awareness of that so that you can heal your heart. This has come up so that this can be released. Those swords can be pulled out. because, you know, the Knight of Wands and the Star in reverse is like, you know, stopping the understanding that because of my hurts, I'm not able to move forward with my passion, with my charisma, with my confidence in the ways that I want. Very Leo. So why is that Leo aspect of me not being able to be bold and shine my light and take action in the direction that I want? And it's because of the heart. You know, the key is because of the heart's blocked. So you'll be getting an understanding of that. And it's the same with the star. It's like not being able to feel that renewal. Like the past has happened, it's in the past, but I'm not a new person. I haven't been able to fully release it. You know, I'm still living with it. So you're going to be kind of understanding that, because then, you know, it's like living out of disappointment. You know, if this is all that I've had in my past, all that I can see in my future is the same. It's a consciousness state. So although this feels heavy, it's beautiful because it's unlocking the cause of why the will and the disappointments haven't allowed you to have the abundance that you want. And it all comes from the healing of your heart. Now, the great thing is, by the end of the month, we see a shift. You'll be in your Queen of Pentacles and your Four of Wands. So your Four of Wands is that feeling of stability. You know, sometimes we haven't had that feeling of stability, even if I look at my life and I have a great life and everything is good, I don't feel stable in it because of my past. And that's because of the heart that you'll be healing, because you'll be feeling that stability by the end of the month. So this is like, I know what I want. I know I can have it. I'm feeling stability in my world and in my home life. I'm feeling security. And it's all from this release. Pulling out the swords. So let's get some more specifics for you, Cancer. Call upon the Holy Spirit. I call upon the divine, and I call upon the light to help me with this reading for Cancer for the month of August, to guide them to the best and the highest path forward, and the guidance for this healing of their heart and this transformation. Please guide me with this reading for Cancer for the month of August. Okay, can we please clarify these Seven of Wands and the Moon? Can we please clarify the Seven of Wands, Devil in reverse? Okay, Temperance. So this is great. The Devil in reverse is where, you know, when he's upright, it's where we feel like controlled. You know, we don't feel good enough. This is the part of us, the opposite to the angel on our shoulder. You know, it's still the part of us that helps us, makes us believe that we can't have what we want. And being in reverse, you know, it's telling me that you've kind of broken free from that. You know, you're feeling more empowered. Can we please clarify the Three of Swords? Can we please clarify the Three of Swords? Because that's the key. Sorry, too many cards. Can we please have one? So that will be the key for you, Cancer, is this Three of Swords, healing the heart. You have the Four of Cups and the Fool. Okay. So the potential to receive and have a fresh new opportunity is there, which is really positive. And with the healing of the heart, it's like, you have the ability to do that. And let's get some advice on how. Spirit, can we please understand how Cancer can... Wow, okay. Great. You have the World, Ace of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So this is very much the end of the cycle. Ending a cycle where I've lived from lack, from hurt, where my heart isn't feeling whole, because the whole drive from your unconscious, from the divine, from the universe, is to help you feel a level of unconditional love. So the quality of your heart, the natural state of your heart, is unconditional love. Unconditional love for yourself, unconditional love from the Creator, from the divine, and to be able to feel that within you. That energy from the divine that can come in and purify and cleanse and release your heart. So if you meditate, or you can visualize the flow of energy from the crown into the heart, seeing the swords being pulled out or seeing the heart being healed. That's a great way that you can create that healing within the body and mind. But it gets healed by tapping, our hearts get healed by tapping in or understanding that there is only one source, and that one source is unconditional love. And it's only our experiences, our wounds, our beliefs that block us from feeling it. So the way to heal it is to understand I am made in the creation of the vision of unconditional love. I release anything that makes me believe the hurts, the betrayals, anything that wasn't love, so that I can have a new level of love within me. And I can end a cycle where I haven't been able to go for my passions, and I haven't been able to have that hope that my life can be just so different, and I can get what I want and I can have what I want. So this beautiful opportunity for the release and to end this cycle. Where you've had to hold on so much for your security. Okay, could we please get some clarity on the Queen of Pentacles with the Four of Wands? Could we please get clarity on Ten of Pentacles? So nice. And bottom of the deck, this is like feeling, I know my value, I know my worth. I'm now receiving that love from the outside because it reflects the level of love I feel within myself. And now my life really flourishes, in my relationships and in my 3D. The ability to create the financial abundance and the success that I want. But if my heart's still unhealed and I don't think that I'm worthy or deserving of it, and I can't see that there's going to be anything better, then it's the block that you'll be really aware of and really able to release this month. Ending the cycle. And your heart is the key. Okay, can we please have any other guidance? The sun. That's beautiful. So stay in a state of optimism. Know that this healing is absolutely possible for you. This is the return of your joy, of your excitement, of your authenticity, of your freedom, bringing that beautiful solar energy. So stay in a state of optimism as much as you can this month, Cancer. Know that whatever you see about yourself or under the surface, realize that, that our whole journey here, as we go on the Fool's journey, is to understand ourselves, understand life, but more importantly, transmute that energy, release all the things that are not love within us. It's an alchemy that we go through. It's revealed to us, we release it, and then we get more light in, more light, more love, more optimism. And no matter how dark it feels at times, no matter how stuck we feel, going into the shadows always leads us to the sun. It's our spiritual enlightenment, our joy. There's, the symbols of the Yod, the hand of God is always within the darkness. We're never stuck there. We're never stuck in the same situations. There's always a path out. And this is a huge potential for renewal. Renewal mainly of your emotions. So any challenges? Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is going on to karma, mental grounds. And I'm just going to clarify that. Could we please clarify the six? Wow. Yeah. So I think really, sitting with your emotions this month will be very important with the King. So understanding your emotions, sitting with them, instead of pushing them down, get to know your heart, what's there, releasing it, healing it, doing a meditation to bring in that unconditional love and that energy. And then having this beautiful state of vitality, light, enter your heart, enter your mind, feeling more optimistic, revitalized by the end of the month. Okay, and is there an animal spirit that's guiding Cancer through this month? Could we please have an animal spirit for Cancer for the month of August? Please have an animal spirit for Cancer. Oh, wow. 3. You have wisdom, play, and happiness. So you have the sea otter with happiness, play with the dolphin, and wisdom with the moose. So this is really about being so proud of yourself, Cancer, that once this shift happens within you, that life doesn't have to be, it won't be such a battle. It won't be so hard. That the heart opens up, a whole different experience of life. That reflection of unconditional love back to you from people, from situations, financially. So stay in a state of optimism, play. And, if you meditate, bring that clearing, the unconditional love into your heart for this really beautiful healing. I'm going to call this reading Restoring Your Faith. So that is your month. I hope that gives you the clarity and the guidance for this beautiful heart healing that you can have. I'm sending you all of my love, light, and blessings. Thank you for your subscribes, your likes, your comments. It helps my channel more than you'd know. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.